Hey guys, this is Andrew with rockclass101.com. Today we're going to be learning the intro for Justin Bieber's What Do You Mean? And you guys can think of this intro as kind of building the base for the entire tune. So this song only has 4 chords in it, and all the melodies and the rhythm hits, they all revolve around those 4 chords. So this is going to be part 1 of the lesson. If you guys enjoy this lesson and the arrangement, you can go to rockclass101.com, sign up for premium membership, and you'll get access to part 2 of the lesson, which is going to cover the entire rest of the song. And you're also going to get the complete tab for this tune. And we also have a streamable tab. It's like an interactive tab player on the website. So it's kind of cool. You can play this YouTube video and you can watch the tab scroll across at the same time. So it's a really cool way to learn, and it also allows you to slow down the playback. So you can slow it down to like 50% speed, and you can loop bars, and you can work things up to speed. So it's a great way to learn on top of getting the video lesson for part 2. So let's go ahead and get started. This first chord that we're going to make is going to be a D sus2, and the sus just means it's a suspended chord. So if you're familiar with the basic D chord, we use 3 fingers, right? And it's all on the 2nd fret. So the sus chord is going to remove one of those fingers, and what you guys can do is take that 2nd finger, put it on the 2nd fret of string 4, and then take your 3rd finger, put it on the 2nd fret of string 3, and then the other 2 strings, 1 and 2, will be open. So we've got our D sus2. Next we're going to go to an A chord, which is just going to be the basic A chord shape. So keep that middle finger where it's at, and you can replace your 3rd finger with your index finger on fret 1 of string 3. And then the rest will be open as well. So here's what we have, guys. We have an entire bar for D sus2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2, and on that end of 2 is when we're going to go to the 3rd chord, which is going to be an F sharp minor. So keep that A chord shape intact and add your 3rd finger to the 2nd fret of string 2. Alright, and you're going to strum 4 to 2, or you can pluck it, doesn't matter. But ignore string 1, so we don't want to play that. So now we've got the first 2 bars. Let me go ahead and count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Okay? Next is going to go to an E major. And this shape's a little tricky. You're going to put your 1st finger on the 2nd fret of string 1, your 3rd finger on the 4th fret of string 3, and your pinky right underneath that, so it's the 4th fret of string 2. So we're going to strum 3 down and ignore string 4. Now this E is going to last the entire bar, and when we switch back for the last bar, the 4th bar, we're going to switch back to A, and that's going to last the first 3 beats. So here's what we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay? And we'll talk about that last hit in a second, which is going to be the melody notes that he sings. What do you... Okay? So one thing I want to mention too is that in the performance I added a couple hits on the body of the uke. So it's a cool way to just jazz it up instead of keeping it so simple and straightforward. So for example, maybe you could do something like 1, 2, 3, 4 for that first bar, just taking the middle finger and hitting quarter notes. So I'm strum 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Then we go to A, 1 and 2. You can see I kind of add a slap, so I'm hitting the body on beat 2. And remember, I'm plucking that chord on the end of 2. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. So again, 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Okay, so let's put that together. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. And then I can add another cool little percussion hit on that last beat of that measure. So what I'm doing is I'm just taking pinky, third, second, first finger, just doing a sequence, one after the other. So let's hear those first two bars again. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Okay? So then we go to the E chord, and we could do quarter hits again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and finally to the A. Maybe this time we'll go 1, 2, slap on 3, and then we finally get those last notes for this bar that he sings, and it's going to be 2 hammer-ons. So you're going to pick the first string open, hammer onto the 2nd fret, and then hammer onto the 4th fret. Okay, so let's hear from E to A for bars 3 and 4. Okay, so let's put the entire intro together, and I'll go ahead and count it out too. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4 and. Okay, so that's pretty much how this intro goes. And you guys can do any kind of rhythm hits that you want. You can keep it real simple too. If you just want to go quarter notes on everything, you can just make it real simple like that. And it's up to you, you know, get creative with it. Alright guys, so that's the entire intro. If you enjoyed learning this with me, go to rockclass101.com, sign up for a premium membership, and again you'll get the complete tab for this entire arrangement, as well as access to that interactive tab player, so you can literally watch the tab play along with the video in real time. Really cool. And you can slow it down and work sections up to speed. And you will also get part 2 of the lesson, which covers the rest of the arrangement. And if you ever have questions, you also get email support, so you feel free to send me an email saying, hey, I don't understand this, Drew, can you help me out? And I'm always happy to help any way that I can. So I hope to see you in class. Thanks.